Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Aurelia Michael Holmgren here. If you have not watched week 35, get into it. But we're jumping into week 36. I turned week 37 this morning, and I am super excited. We are now heading toward full term. We are out of the hot waters, hopefully. And baby girl can come any day now, which is crazy. Okay, so I have a list of things I wanted to chat about, what I have been dealing with this past week. And this is expected. The unsolicited advice is not coming too heavy. My aunt did suggest that I rub my nipples with a rough towel, and now that is the running joke of my house. People are throwing a lot of suggestions. You know, it's fine. It's not too much, but it is starting to come as we get closer. Like anything that I post, sometimes people will slide in my DMs with like some type of advice that they give, but it's whatever. The Braxton Hicks are hicking, okay. Lightning crotch or whatever they call it is going down in the DMs. It's not too bad as well, but I'm like, okay, we're definitely getting close. Fourth trimester. Oh, the book. Okay, so somebody suggested I listen to the fourth trimester audiobook, and I think it was because they saw the picture of the fake baby. If you didn't know, we got a fake baby to help Pepper with, you know, transitioning into having a little sister. And I think she thought it was a real baby, so she might have been like, hey, you need to listen to this right now because you'll be in the fourth trimester, but we still have a little time. But I started listening anyway because I can't say I'm a huge audiobook person, but I am driving a lot to go to the chiropractor, to go to yoga, to go to my OB appointments. So I figured I'd take a listen. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, spoiler alerts if you plan on listening. The beginning was a little depressing. Like, her story was pretty tragic with her birth experience, and probably felt more like traumatic, like hearing someone say it versus reading it and kind of taking my time. But she has some really good chapters that I want to go back to. One on like intimacy with your partner during prenatal and postpartum. One around, she's got a lot of things in her appendix, like things for us, sheets for us to fill out, and tips on food and there were a lot of things that I want to actually look at the ebook version and get some copies of. So I'm enjoying it so far, and it's an easy listen. I'm already halfway through. Oh, and Crib Sheet is still going well. Excellent book. I recommend if you are a more data driven person than just sometimes we can take old wives' tales as truth. Stress this week. So my building, for those have ever heard of RUB system, it's basically where your building saves money by having 1 meter for everything and divvying up the costs amongst everybody. And there's not many of us in this building. So our normal electricity bill, we get charged every 2 months in our old building for 5 years. I would say on the hottest of hottest months where the AC is on 24/7 to the point where we got to get it fixed because it's leaking, we paid $260. So when I got a 2-month bill for $515, we had a problem. And so you can either be a part of the solution or you can be a part of the problem. I decided to be a part of the solution. So me and a girl in our building got together and we put up flyers for a meeting, and we had about 15 people show up, and we're ready to fight the system because there's no way that I should be paying for other people's meters because you decided to be cheap and not put meters in the building. That sounds like your problem. And where they really messed up is that, tell them, Pepper, where they really messed up is that it's not in our lease. So they in danger, girl. This week I had a voiceover job. I haven't done a long voiceover job in a long time. Probably the longest voiceover job I've done in the last 3-4 years was like 10 minutes long. This was 1 hour. Now, 1 hour of recorded voiceover took me 5.5 hours to record, to edit, to check, and to send. So my voice was shot. I ended up canceling my Spanish class, 1, because I just really didn't want to go. But 2, my voice was so hoarse and so tired. And then right when I finished that job, I booked another one. So I'm not mad about it, okay? Pay my maternity leave time that I'm making up on my own pay my bills. I don't mind, but I was exhausted. I sounded even deeper than I normally do. This week I got to hang out with my mom friend Naj. She's the only mom friend I have that has a newborn. Her baby was born a month ago. So just to spend like a little hour with her, we ate pizza, we watched the Braxtons. We just caught up and I got to hold her baby because I didn't have my shots before, so I didn't get nowhere near that baby. But now I got my flu, got my RSV, got my Tdap. I got to hold the little munchkin and she was too cute. And just learning from her, just hearing her experience. And it's just nice to have somebody close by. That's the thing. I have people that have kids, but they're not close by. So having her close by and being able to hang with her was cool. Pepper training. Okay, so we've been working with him with this baby, and this week I put the bassinet up, and that'll be in my nesting series. I put the bassinet up, and this week we practiced like putting her in the bassinet, putting on the fake baby's diapers on the bed, and just giving boundaries for him. And then we had his trainer come for his last session. Y'all, he killed it. It was like, we were supposed to start at 10. We started at 10 to go to 11. At 10:33, he was like, anything else you want to cover? Because Pepper was just killing it, every command. But then I go to my balcony to water my plants, move my plants, and I turn around and my son is peeing on our fake lawn on the balcony. And I lost it. Lost it because we've been here since August and he knows that is not a pee place. But he decided it was a pee place yesterday. So now he cannot go out there unsupervised. Yeah, I'm talking about you. But he made up for it because he did well that day during the daytime. But I was livid. I found out my doula is actually not going to go out of town. So my doula was scheduled to go out of town December 13th. But she has some exciting things going on that will be keeping her here. I ain't going to put her tea out there. So she'll be here. My due date is the 6th, so we were like, if it goes past the 13th, I met with her and a backup doula, Janae, who was awesome. Why am I yawning so much? It's probably because I did my sleep training this morning from 5 to 7, but then I never went back to sleep. But Janae was awesome, and she's also a postpartum doula and works around lactation support. So if I need afterwards, because I have Kaiser, I could still use her. So it was still a bonus. So now I have my doula still who will be here, and then also my backup doula just in case. Tying up loose work ends. So my assistant and I met this week for about 2 hours. We combed through everything from now to January 15th. So I have a few things that I do need to film, but after that, putting it in her hands, and I'm going to do my best to take a maternity leave. But I know me, I likes to work. So you're going to have to pry my computer out of my hands. This morning I took a prenatal Pilates class. This was my second Pilates class ever. And they extended my session that I didn't take up until December 2nd. And I was like, if I don't just go today, it's not going to happen. There was so much traffic. I was 10 minutes late. And I thought she wasn't going to open the door. And she was like, hey, we're kind of like already in. You still want to come in? I'm like, absolutely. I'm never coming back this way. It's like 30 minutes without traffic from my house. And it was awesome. I got just the amount I needed to do. I got to take cute pics of the first time I took the class in July versus now, which was really awesome. And last but not least, tomorrow is my last baby shower. We're on baby shower number 5. I had one in Sacramento, New York, New Jersey, LA, and now we're going virtual. So tomorrow will be for my friends that aren't in town. My friend just told me that she is going to be in France, 1 o'clock in the morning. So we got France. My friend from London is going to actually be in Boston, so he'll be on regular time. We got Seattle, North Kakalaki, Atlanta, Chicago. So it's just for all my friends, family, and clients that live around the country and international, but they can't make it. So I'm super excited. And overall, this week was really good. It was really busy and it went really fast. And after my Lion Sisters left, and I went to the Brandy and Monica concert, that was kind of like top of the roller coaster, and now we're making our way down. So I'm going to be doing some nesting series around my postpartum cart, which I have to re-record because it was not in focus. The nursery, like creating a nursery in your bedroom, because we don't, our computer room, now that I've moved my desk, we do have more space, but I don't want to turn it into a nursery. So we're using this room because it has enough space. So I'll do a video on that. I'm doing a video on my hospital bag. And I don't know, we might do 3 or 4 videos around nesting. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I'm excited to head into this week 37, which is crazy. We have some blocks that say 4 weeks. Now I got to flip it to say 3 weeks. So somewhere within the next 3 to 5 weeks, baby girl will be here. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. You already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You got to like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't make your girl beg. And you know what we say over here. Say it with me. Age does not define your timeline. Because I'm 40, baby, and we 37 weeks pregnant, okay? Age does not define your timeline. You do. Peace.